Perspective from a father. Listen, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys real quick about this George Floyd case. Listen, I didn't even plan on making a post. I didn't attend on it. I didn't. But the reason why I didn't want to, guys, is because honestly, man, I'm just tired. I'm full. Like, I'm emotionally drained. I give you a great example. It's like if you and your friends go out to eat at this restaurant, and I mean, you guys have appetizers, you guys got a huge main course, you guys top it off with dessert. After that, you're full. You can't eat anymore. And it's like one of your friends saying immediately after that, all right, now let's go to the next restaurant. You're like, that's impossible. I can't do that. I don't have any more room left inside of my body. I haven't even finished digesting what I just ate. And that's how I felt here. I'm still trying to digest a Ahmaud Arbery case situation that is not, it hasn't gone to trial yet. I'm still trying to digest the Breonna Taylor situation. I can't. Emotionally, I'm drained. I'm just drained and I'm tired. So why am I making a post now? Why did I feel compelled to say something now? Listen, more men, other men that are more eloquent in speech and are more known than me have already made posts about this and it's gone viral. So, you know, you can add this to the mix, but I wanted to just talk to you from the perspective of a dad. Yesterday, my 16-year-old daughter came into my room and she was emotionally overwhelmed. She was distraught. She was crying uncontrollably. And my wife and I were like, you know, we were talking to her and we were asking her what's up. And she said, this is what she said to me. She said, I'm scared. I said, babe, what are you scared about? My 16-year-old daughter, who I'm trying my best to prepare her for this world that I have honestly been trying to protect her from, but I am preparing her to enter into a world, into adulthood, where she is going to be looked at just put it like this, she's going to be at a disadvantage because she's a black girl. And she comes to me in tears, emotionally distressed. And she says, Daddy, I'm scared. And I said, what are you scared about? She said, I'm scared to... She said, Daddy, I'm scared to go to sleep. Because on the news, I saw where the police shot up this lady's house for no reason. She said, I'm scared to go to sleep. She said, Dad, she said, I'm scared to drive. My 16-year-old daughter, I'm teaching her how to drive. She said, Daddy, I'm scared to drive because what if I mess up and I get pulled over by a cop and I panic or whatever and the cop sees me as a threat? Or because I read a story about a lady named Sandra Bland. She said, I'm scared. And the whole while she's talking to me, she's crying and tears are rolling down her face. And she says, Daddy, I'm scared to even go out and run like we do in our neighborhood because of this Ahmaud Arbery case. And she says, now I look and She says, now I look and there's this new story that's out of these cops that in broad daylight are literally killing a man for the world to see. And she looked at me with tears in her eyes and she said, why? She said, Dad, why is this world like this? She said, why are there people like this? Why do people do stuff like this to other people? To all my dads out there that have children and they ask you questions like that and you can't answer them, that's the toughest thing in the world. So here I am. My daughter is emotionally distressed. She's crying. And she's coming to me asking me why. And honestly, I cannot answer it because I don't know why myself. And I broke down crying with her. And I said, baby, I understand where you're coming from. I'm scared too. Because honestly, guys, I am. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a father of 4. I'm a husband. Been married for 13 years. I got a job. My wife has a job. We pay our taxes. We don't commit any crimes. We live in a suburban neighborhood. I'm a college graduate. I'm a upstanding citizen. I go to church. I serve in my church. But all it takes is one person to look at me and see me as a threat. See this black man that's 6'2", 230 pounds, and says he's a threat to me. Feel threatened, take my life, or call the cops. The cops come and they don't see a college graduate. They don't see a husband. They don't see a father of 4. They don't see somebody that serves in their church. They don't see somebody that pays their taxes. They don't see somebody that has a job. They don't see that. They see a threat. And because the color of my skin. Yesterday was hard for me because as a dad, when your children come to you and they ask you questions, they're coming to you because they feel like you know the answer. They're coming to you for wisdom. They're coming to you for guidance. And one of the toughest things is when you don't know the answers yourself. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. Their ages are 16, 13, 12, and 9. And I'm trying to prepare them for a world that unfortunately sees them as a threat. I'm trying to prepare them for a world that doesn't value them. Trying to prepare them for a world where they have to understand that at the drop of a dime, you may be in a fight or flight situation. And that's hard as a dad. I just wanted to share my thoughts on that.